Vatican II was the 21st Ecumenical Council of the Roman Catholic Church. It lasted from 1962 to 1965. Differing from Vatican I, Vatican II was aimed to address pastoral needs, while Vatican I primarily focused on contemplative needs, rationalism, materialism, and liberalism. Vatican I was created to define the Catholic doctrine concerning the Church of Christ, the dogmatic constitution on the Catholic faith, and the first dogmatic constitution on the Church of Christ. The Franco-Prussian War led to an interruption of the council, never officially closing it. The hierarchical structure of Vatican II contradicts Vatican I's structure. The purpose of Vatican I was to unify the Church's overarching ideals, while Vatican I focuses on fixing the Church's problems. Vatican II's purpose was to bring spiritual renewal for the Church, and for Christians separated from Rome to reunite with Catholicism. Pope John XXIII advised the Council to meet the Church's pastoral needs. With this in mind, Vatican II created 16 documents.
Consisting of 2,000 to 2,500 bishops, as well as others such as sisters and laity, Vatican II was important because there hadn't been an ecumenical council in over 100 years. Held at St. Peter's Basilica, 16 documents were created. All of them shared the same theme of reconciliation.
The Vatican Council's job was to address pastoral needs, in which they created 16 documents, the three most important being Die Verbum, Gaudium et Spes, and Lumen Gentium. Die Verbum is Latin for Word of God. It was the Second Vatican's dogmatic constitution on divine revelation. It was promulgated by Pope Paul VI on November 18, 1965. The book discusses various important liturgical concepts within the Roman Catholic Church, such as the meaning and importance of traditions in the magisterium. Gaudium et Spes means joy and hope. It is the pastoral constitution on the modern church. It was promulgated by Pope Paul VI on December 7, 1965, the day the council ended. The document is an overview of the Catholic Church's teachings about man's relationship to society, especially in relation to economics, poverty, social justice, culture, science, and technology, and ecumenism. Lumen Gentium is another dogmatic constitution of the Church. It is one of the foundational texts of the modern Catholic Church. It was promulgated by Pope Paul VI on November 21, 1964. The topics contained include the Church itself, its sole salvific role as the one true and complete Christian faith, also in relation to the modern world, renewal of consecrated life, liturgical disciplines, and more.
Overall, Vatican II allowed Catholics to pray with other Christian denominations and to make friendships with other religions. Vatican II also allowed Mass to be spoken in languages other than Latin. The Council reformed the liturgy and emphasized the importance of family. The 16 documents promoted collaboration and stated every Catholic is called to holiness and to be a missionary, while it referenced the Eucharist as the source and summit of faith, and the Vatican Council updated but returned to its church's roots.
Since they allowed multiple denominations to pray together, friendships to coexist outside of the faith, and languages other than Latin to be spoken at Masses. Pre-Vatican II, the Church was mainly focused on themselves and fixing internal issues within its institution. Post-Vatican II, the Church opened up much more, and their willingness to commit to contemporary and modern topics became more frequent.
The Church today says that the Vatican II was a revolutionary time. Not too many people know about the Vatican II today. They also say that the Vatican II is credited to shaping the modern Catholic Church. They say that it wasn't a condemnation of the pre-council church. Lastly, they see Vatican II as a council of reform and a council that is in continuity with the Catholic past that came before it.
Vatican II was so significant that Lance Morrow once said, Vatican II was a force that seized the mind of the Roman Catholic Church and carried it across centuries from the 13th to the 20th.